So what just happened with, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, and she wrote some songs that were like, people feel like she was taking shots at black women, particularly Kelce's ex-girlfriend, Kayla Nicole. Now, see, this is, and so I was trying to not be in the business, the young folks' business, but then Kayla Nicole on Halloween came out with the song, He Wasn't Man Enough for Me, with Toni Braxton. And, that's my generation. That's one of my songs, okay? And so now I'm all in it. Because it was a clapback, basically saying, I don't want your man. He wasn't man enough for me. I got rid of him. So stop bringing me up in the songs. It was a great clapback because no one claps back like a black woman.
I hadn't thought about, because one, I don't pay attention to Taylor Swift.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
She's just out there.
Right.
But I had seen and heard the rumblings that Taylor Swift was writing songs that were kind of like shooting at Travis. I didn't realize that she was also talking about his ex.
Yes,
Why would Taylor Swift feel like she has any business in the business of black women?
So this is the thing. She was like, they always say white women are so jealous of black women. And so she said, because I'm not a savage. Now, I haven't read Taylor Swift's, but she said she's not a savage, basically talking about, because I don't know if you've seen this young lady. But she bad.
She's a bad woman.
She bad.
Respect the lady in the house. That's a bad woman.
Yeah, she bad. And Taylor has a very different aesthetic. I'm just gonna keep it like that. I'm gonna keep it positive. It's very, very different aesthetic. And he, and this isn't the first sister he's dated. But let me just say what I have to say about this.
Okay, go ahead. Tell me.
This goes back to me and you talked about people dating outside of their race. And the one thing I have said is, don't get it twisted that white men don't desire black women, right? They liked us when we were enslaved, couldn't take baths or nothing. They had a white woman that was in the room that was powdered and all that stuff, but they still liked us, right? They were raping us, they were taking us, all this stuff. That's why you got people that look like me all these generations later. That's why there's a diversity in our shades, because we were being raped for years.
I didn't say it.
I'm evidence of it, okay? So I think the difference is that people don't get is that every other race is attracted to a beautiful woman is a beautiful woman, regardless, right? But white people and other races are not going to marry outside the race. They have a code that for the most part, a white man is going to marry a white woman. I really feel like it boils down to that.
Really?
I really feel like behind closed doors. I mean, hell, I just got back from Dominican Republic yesterday.
Right.
White men walking all over with their Dominican,
little piece.
Yeah. Actually, every country I've been to, I travel. There's always white men walking around with their brown lovers, okay? And I'm not talking about prostitutes for the night. I mean, I'm talking about...
You talking about lovers.
They lovers.
We go together.
They going back and forth. They might have... Right.
But she's not coming back to the States,
She's not coming back to the States. And so I hate that people try to act like black women are not desired.
This is not true.
Because we are very desired by all races of people. But black men have been taught to believe that they have attained something great if they marry outside of their race, and they're walking around with it because of brainwashing. And every other race, white men, you talk about the Asian community, Latinos, are going to stay and stick within their own race.
That's
and that is seen as not as a bad thing. That's just my thing. But I dare people try to suggest that we ain't wanted.
No, that's just not facts.
It's not facts at all.
Matter of fact, if I could encourage all the listeners right now, everybody just close your eyes. I want you to think about that one time that woman stopped you in your tracks. She was so beautiful. She was so gorgeous. She smelled nice. She looked nice. You thought you wanted to talk, but when you opened your mouth, nothing came out. Everybody think about that woman for a second. She black, ain't she? She black, ain't she?
She is.
She black, right?
You ain't got to tell me.
No, you ain't got to tell me. Black women have been the center of desirability this whole time. Something you just brought up that really fascinates me, though. How come black men don't look at black women as the pinnacle of romantic success?
Society has told you your entire life since you were a kid, from all the way down to whoever the princess was, and every movie, book you watched, everything. They have told you that a white woman was the epitome of success. And you guys are trying to get as close to being like white men as far as success as you can.
You guys is crazy.
But that's not you guys, black men.
No, I feel it so. No, it's all right.
No,
I'll take the hit. I'll take the hit for John Amos.
All right.
Okay, I feel you, brother. I guess. I get it.